babes, and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because we are tapping into the sign of Aquarius for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, wherever you have the aqua placement in your chart. Before we get started, DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want for your reading, okay? Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. So again, this is for Aqua. Let's jump right in, okay? Aquarius for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, wherever you have that aqua placement in your chart. Okay, we got one that wanted to jump out. I like it. I like it. Let's see. So we have intuitive nudges, trust, and a child's love. Interesting. What's going on, Aqua? What's going on with you guys? All right, let's get into trust. Trust. While your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be the one that you consider safe and more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. So there's definitely a need to trust the process at this time. Let's keep going. A child's love. The love between a parent and child is the most precious and deep connections we make during our time on earth. Children start out as a part of us, and from their first cries, they establish themselves as a bigger part of our hearts. There is a need to also connect with your children at this time. If you have kids, connect with your parents as well. And repair those relationships, but also, you know, kind of work on your inner child and that energy. Intuitive nudges. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born aware of a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and our divine spirit. So you intuitively are getting messages and downloads and information right now. And Aqua, for whatever reason, I feel like you guys are blocking them out a little bit. And it's because you're blocking out the intuitive nudges that you're getting. It's becoming hard for you guys to trust the process. So like, for example, if you guys are like, I want to quit my 9-to-5 job, I hate working up under the job house, up under a manager, I hate having to listen to someone else tell me what to do, and da 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 da, right? Well, your intuition may be sending you different ideas, million-dollar money-making ideas, but because you guys don't trust that that'll work out, or it would cause you to have to, you know, maybe move down to part-time and struggle for a little while, you're not trusting those intuitive nudges, or you're getting, you know, messages, you're getting the exact answers that you're looking for intuitively, but for whatever reason you guys are kind of blocking that out here, I'm seeing. So let's keep going. Yeah. Okay, and then we have the Death card at the bottom of the deck. So we have the 8 of Cups in reverse, the 3 of Cups in reverse, and the 2 of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you guys know exactly what you need to do, to be completely honest. Typically I read this 2 of Swords energy as extreme confusion, but I don't feel like you guys are confused at all. I feel like you just don't know. You don't want to do what you know you kind of need to do at this point. It's like you've done everything else up until this point to make this situation work, to be in alignment with your future, but there's like a few more things you need to do that you kind of put off at the end of the bottom of the list of things to do to get to your, you know, the future that you're looking for, and it's like the least desirable things, and so you're not doing them. I don't feel like you're genuinely confused. I feel like you're just not wanting to do what you're being moved to do at this time, and you may be focusing on other things that really don't matter. Like, for whatever reason, matters of the heart may be really important to you right now, like relationships and things like that, but I just feel like you guys are like, there's a third party situation, you're suspicious of someone else, maybe you're watching too much drama TV. I know that can like seriously affect you mentally. It sounds so simple, but if you watch like too many of those like love and hip-hop shows and, you know, Real Housewives of who cares watching too much of that stuff honestly can change your vibration and lower your vibration. I had a period of time where all I wanted to watch was drama shows, and it changed me, believe it or not. So it can be your environment around you or the things that you choose to focus on, but regardless of the source of where it comes from, Aquarius, I just feel like there's some unhealthy distractions you're getting into right now. And then with this 8 of Cups in reverse, it's almost like it's crazy because the 8 of Cups is a confident energy. It's a confident energy, and it's a fast moving energy. And it's like, if you guys could just do these last couple of things that you're intuitively being guided to do, things are going to change for you quickly. It is going to cause a death, and maybe you guys are associated, or I'm sorry, maybe you guys are afraid of that. But this is beautiful. Death is not something to be afraid of. It's a new beginning. It's an end to an old cycle that's not serving you. It's nothing that's hurting you. And I see love coming through you trusting this process. It's almost like, so if we go with that scenario that we were talking about before, it's like, you know, being an entrepreneur, the universe could say, okay, once they become an entrepreneur, once they're working for themselves, that's where I'm going to introduce this CEO into their life with major coin and a huge heart, everything that they've always wanted. And that's the steps, you know, you need to take to get that. But it's almost like you guys are like just focusing on that, the love part, having that connection, when really it's like, okay, yeah, that connection's coming, but it's just going to frustrate you at this point, because if you don't do this other stuff first, like, I'm not unlocking that for you. That's the energy that I'm getting from the universe. This is what the universe is kind of requiring of you this time. Yeah, and that's fine. Okay, so I do see progress. I do see you guys moving. We have building up the nerve, walking away in just the way you are. Walking away, I'm not sensing that has to be a specific person you're walking away from, but I feel like you guys need to kind of walk away and really end that old version of you, that old life. And I feel like you've made some progress, but it's almost like you guys are like, well, I've made progress, so that's all I need to do. And it's like, no, we need to complete this. Completion is good. And it's like, just the way you are. Some of you guys are nervous, like, this isn't gonna work out because I'm me, like, for whatever reason things just don't work out for me, I'm unlucky. But you don't have to completely change yourself to get the abundance that you're looking for, but it's time to really tie up some loose ends, guys. And I see you guys are building up the nerve to do it, building up the nerve to go towards your wish fulfillment, whatever that is for you. But it's just, I don't know, I kind of see you guys getting in the way of your own progress. I see you getting distracted by things that don't matter. What is going on, Aqua? Yeah, it's gonna take some structure. Okay, that's what's stopping you guys. It's gonna take some structure, and that is just not the Aqua way. By the book, Yang, and truth be told, you guys really are free-spirited. That's not a full encompassment. That's a word. That's not who you are as a whole. You're not just some random free spirit that cannot be contained, but to a degree you guys do have to have freedom. You have to have freedom. You cannot be suffocated, otherwise you will not be the version of you that people like anyway. So it's best people try not to control you, and they allow you to be who you are, allow you to give what you're willing to give, what you want to give, etc. Truth be told though, it's time to get to work, and I think you guys know what it is you're needing to do. I mean, honestly, I just see that you need some structure. With this Yang card, you guys may also be sitting too much in your emotional body. This Yang card is the, you know, yin and yang. This is that masculine energy from that, and this is what you guys really need to harness at this time. You guys may be, you know, too unbalanced in the feminine energy of it all, where you're a bit more emotional about things, a bit more, you know, you're investing in things that, you know, kind of pull on your heartstrings, or things that make you feel away, things that tug at your emotions to, you know, suck you further in. That's what those love and hip hop, you know, reality shows do. They tug at your heartstrings. They make you mad at certain people. They make you sad for certain people. They make you happy that, yay, she finally got a man. Like, she's been single for 10 years. Like, yes, like, happy for her. They do that to keep you emotionally invested. And I think you guys are just indulging in things too much that are causing you to become emotionally invested, that it's causing you to ignore your intuitive nudges and ending the cycle of whatever you were just going through. And it's like, this has to be done very systematically to work out for Aqua, but that kind of goes against who you guys are. So that's kind of where the struggle is at this point. It's like Aqua needs some structure, but you guys are best when you're able to be free. And it's like, not even that you're unstructured or that you can't do things by the book, you can't do things in a structured kind of way, but you just prefer to be the, you know, the one who initiates the structure and, you know, things like that. And I see you guys struggling in that area a bit. Let's see what else we get. Yeah. Exactly. So we have, it's not only about being right, and enjoy your extraordinary uniqueness and create space for new love. And new is underlined. That's exactly what I was talking about. And I was only talking about that like in a fake scenario kind of way, where the universe is like, okay, you're going to get new love. You're focused on, you know, new love. You're going to get that, but you're going to have to do certain things first. Create the space for new love. New love is coming, but it is conditional. It's conditional. And because it's conditional, it's going to take structure. And I see you guys struggling with that. Enjoy your extraordinary uniqueness. No one is telling you to change who you are. I feel like you guys may feel like you have to change who you are at your core to get what it is that you want, and that's not true at all. There's other things you have to do. That's an excuse. Saying, I don't want to change who I am. No one's telling you to change who you are. If you have some things about you that makes it hard for you to get along with other people, you may need to adjust that to deal with certain people, but this new love that's coming through is going to enjoy you for who you are. So it's like, enjoy your extraordinary uniqueness. No one is telling you to completely change, but to get certain things done, it's not about changing your personality. It's not about changing who you are. This is time to work. This is time to do XYZ. We have to get in this by the book masculine energy, this more logical energy. And then it's not only about being right. Don't get caught up in the small irrelevant details of it all. It's not about doing things the right way. At this point, the universe is just trying to get you guys to get out of this building up the nerve energy and into an actionable energy where you're doing things. Let's see what else comes up. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's a bit harsh. So we have the void of course moon, the balsamic moon, and the first quarter moon. Okay, void of course moon. Okay, I'm just gonna, I mean, there's really no way to sugarcoat it. At the bottom of this card, it says nothing will come of this situation. Nothing will come of this situation. The bottom of the deck card is, and below that is the Tower in reverse. Okay, the bottom of the deck is the Death card. And we also have walking away. Nothing will come of this situation. If no adjustments happen, nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change. And, you know, I'm not telling you you have to do X, Y, Z. I mean, really, it's up to you guys. I mean, it's up to you. If you want movement, we're gonna have to do things differently. We have the balsamic moon at the bottom of this card. It says a time for healing. Some of you guys have some emotional stuff, and it may be rooted in the way you learned to love, the way you learned your value as a child. Some of it may be that that deeply rooted, for those of you who resonate with this, that may be where you want to start to repair some of those childhood wounds, to shine a light on, you know, the darkness and that shadow energy, the things that you've suppressed about yourself, what you learned about yourself growing up, what you learned about other people. You guys may be stuck in the illusion of what it is that your parents taught you. And here's the thing, no one's perfect, okay? So at some point we can't blame our parents for everything. We just have to you know, understand it is what it is to a certain degree and start to repair it ourselves. And we have this Tower card in reverse. I just see you guys reliving the same life. I see you guys kind of just reliving the same cycle that's not bringing you very much, Aqua. And it's like you keep causing this Tower moment to fall because you're not fully completing that death part. If we can just complete that death energy and walk away from whatever it is that you need to walk away from, that's when we're going to have the progress. But your commitment is definitely being tested. The universe is really like, where are you? Checking in with Aqua with this first quarter moon at the bottom. It says your commitment is being tested. The universe is checking in with you like, okay, are you really ready for this abundance? Are you going to do what you need to do to get to this abundance? Are you going to let go of what you need to let go of? Are you going to transform? Are you going to fully, you know, allow yourself to get out on the other end, you know, better than before? Or are you going to stay in that comfortable energy that's not, you know, pushing you forward? Groundhog spirit, literally, oh my goodness. The dragonfly spirit and the panther spirit. You know, there's no other way. I mean, I'm pulling from so many different decks and getting the same messages. Groundhog, dragonfly, and the panther spirit. At the bottom of the groundhog spirit, it says it's time to let go. You all have free will. I'm not telling you to do anything. I had someone cut into me from one of my videos like, you can't tell me what to do. You're right. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just giving you the key. I'm just the messenger. This is what the universe is saying. I'm not just, you know, channeling intuitive messages. I'm pulling cards right in front of you. This is what it says you need to do. You have free will. You can do what you want. Don't get mad at me though. But we have the groundhog spirit at the bottom of that one. It says time to let go. So honestly, I think it's just time to let go of the past and you know, move towards the future, of course. But there's a few things that have to be done. Reclaim your power is what it says at the bottom of the panther spirit, and then the dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion is what it says at the bottom of that one, Aqua. So I feel like you guys are feeding into illusions a little bit too much, and it's time to reclaim your power. We also have literally number 44 and 22 with these. Got some angel numbers too. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of strong messages here, Aqua. There's a lot going on for you guys. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private reading. You can ask whatever question you want for your reading, okay? Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. I love you, Aquarius. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.